So we're going to start in child's pose, which is having your knees as wide as the mat, just kneeling down, and then reaching forwards as far as you can go. If you can rest your forehead on the mat, then great. Otherwise, you can rest it on your hands or a pillow or anything. So just find what's comfortable for you. And then we're going to just take 3 really slow, deep breaths here, just to get into the breath. Really feeling the ribs expand, lower back expanding as you inhale. And exhale everything out before you inhale again. One more breath here. And then just come up onto all fours. So tabletop pose, hands under shoulders, knees under hips. And then as you inhale, dip the tummy, look up. We're just going to do a couple of rounds of cat-cow to wake up the spine. So inhale as you dip the tummy. And then exhale, really pull the tummy and push into the floor, curve the spine. Keep the neck relaxed. And then again, inhale, look up, tummy down. Exhale, really push into the floor. Just one more like that. In. And exhale. Now we're going to tuck the toes, do our first down dog of the day. Well, maybe, I don't know, you might have done it before. But keep the knees bent here. So you can get a really long spine. And then just straighten one leg at a time. All the while keeping that spine really long. So it's like you're pushing your chest towards your thighs. Good. And then just walk the feet up to the hands so you're in a forward fold. Again, keep the knees really bent here for the first one. Just take a breath here. Keeping the neck really relaxed, head heavy. And then slowly roll up to standing. And we're going to do a few rounds of sun salute, but I'm going to add in a couple of little extra moves to vary it a little bit. Sorry, just adjust my leg in. So come fairly forward on your mat. Inhale, both arms up. Really elongate the body here. And then exhale, reach forwards with a long flat spine. Back to that forward fold. And then inhale, right leg back into a lunge. I'm going to go slow for the first one. So knee should be over the ankle on the front leg, and then just look up, but keep the shoulders relaxed. And then we're going to hold the breath, step back to plank. So plant your hands down, come back into a plank position. Pushing back in the heels, pulling the tummy in. And then it's up to you if you want to drop the knees and push down, or you can just push straight down. We're going to cobra first. So all the way down to the floor. And then just inhale, come up a little bit. Don't overarch the spine. And then tuck the toes, going to go back to down dog. Sorry, I'm just running out of room. Take a breath here. And exhale everything out. Inhale, right foot forwards this time. Look up. Exhale to forward fold. And then come back up the way you did, going down, inhale. And then exhale back down. Inhale, left foot back. Hold the breath as you step back into plank. Really strong pose here. Exhale all the way down to cobra. Inhale up. Exhale back to down dog. Again, keep the knees bent if you want to. Walk it out if you need. And then inhale, left foot forwards. Tuck that back foot. Exhale back to a forward fold. And then inhale back up to standing. But rather than going straight back down, I'm going to interlace fingers and do some side bends here. So inhale and exhale to the right. Inhale, exhale left. Inhale back to centre and then open arms to the right. Inhale back to centre. Exhale, open arms to the left. Inhale back to centre, and then we're going to cactus the arms as we exhale. So peeling the shoulders down. Inhale back up. And then we're going to go back into sun salute. So I'm going to speed up a little bit now. So exhale, really reach forwards, back to the forward fold. Inhale, right foot back into a lunge. Hold the breath as you go back to plank. Push down, you can either go to cobra or you can stay hovering here and come up into up dog. So whatever works for you, you can do what we just did and go all the way down. Or if you're here, your legs are off and all your weight is in the tops of your feet. And exhale back to down dog. Inhale, right foot forwards. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale up. And then exhale straight back down. Inhale, left foot back. Hold the breath in plank. And then exhale down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale back to down dog. Inhale, left foot forwards. Look up into the lunge. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale up. And then interlacing the hands again. Exhale, right. Inhale, centre. Exhale, left. Inhale back to centre and then open arm twist to the right, looking behind over your right shoulder. Inhale, exhale left. Inhale, centre and then exhale, cactus the arms open. Inhale back up and then we're going to reach down. Inhale, right foot back into the lunge. Hold the breath in plank. Exhale back down. Inhale, up dog or cobra. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, right foot forwards. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale up. And then exhale back down. Inhale, left foot back. Hold the breath in plank. Exhale down. Inhale, cobra or up dog, totally your choice. Exhale, down dog. Inhale, left foot forwards. Exhale to forward fold. Inhale up. Interlace fingers. Exhale right. Inhale centre. Exhale left. Inhale and then exhale. Open arm twist to the right. In. Exhale. Open arm twist to the left. Inhale and then cactus the arms as you exhale. Inhale up and then just exhale, bring the hands to prayer position and take 3 breaths here. Good. And we'll just do 2 rounds of a more Ashtanga style of sun salute. So staying here, inhale, arms up, and then exhale, fly them down this time. And then halfway lift here, so really flat back, just have your hands on your shins. And then hold the breath as you go back to plank. You can step or hop back, whatever you want to do. And then exhale down. Inhale, up dog. Exhale, down dog for 5 breaths. And again, walk it out if you want to. One more really deep breath. Inhale, look up, bring the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, back down. Inhale, fly the arms back up. We'll just do one more like that. Exhale, fly down. Inhale, halfway. Hold the breath as you step or hop back to a plank. And then exhale, push down. Inhale, cobra or up dog. Exhale, down dog. 5 breaths here, really emptying out the lungs in between each inhale. You can go up and down on your toes as well if that feels good. One more huge breath. Bend the knees, bring the feet to the hands. Inhale, halfway. Exhale, back down. Inhale, fly the arms up. And then exhale, prayer position. Just take another 2 breaths here. Good. Now we're going to go into warrior poses just for some strength. So have the feet wide apart, turn the right foot forwards, and the heel should be in line with the middle of the left foot. And then you turn your hips to the front and bend over the right leg. And then when you're stable, lift the arms up. And then open up the arms and turn the hips into warrior 2. And look over that front arm. If it's a bit strong on the knee, just come up a little bit. So just find where is comfortable. It shouldn't be painful, but you should feel a little burn in your thigh here. And then we're going to reverse the arms, so reverse warrior, keeping the legs where they are. And take a breath here. Exhale and put the other arm up and over. And just rest your right arm on the thigh, just lightly. And then come back up, straighten that front leg. You can keep a slight bend in it if it's too tight, and then reach over that front leg. And then when you can reach no further, tip down into triangle. Looking up, opening up the chest here. And it's actually better to have a little bend in the knee. rather than locking it backwards, so just be careful of that. And then come back up to centre, turn both feet facing forwards, put your hands on your hips, lift up as you inhale, and then exhale, forward fold. Just drop the head, let the upper body be really heavy here. You can hang on to your elbows, let your hands rest on the floor, whatever feels good. Good. And then hands on hips, come back up with that flat, long spine. And then we're going to go the other way. So turn the left foot forwards, in line with the middle of the back foot. And then when you're steady, bend over that front leg, lifting up the arms. Good, and then open up into Warrior Two, so turning the hips, keeping the arms wide, really splitting apart, reaching away from each other. Look over that front arm. And then reverse it, keeping the legs where they are. And then flowing the other way, so back arm comes up and over into extended side angle, keeping the chest rolling open. Good, and then come up, straighten that front leg, reach over, and then tip down into triangle. And again, keeping the chest lifted and open. Don't let it sag towards the floor, keep it rolling upwards. And then come back up. Both feet forwards again, hands on hips, inhale, exhale forwards. Let the head be heavy again here. And take 3 deep breaths. Good, and then hands on hips, flat spine as you come up, inhale, and then exhale. Just give your legs a little shake. Okay, we're going to do some seated work for the neck and shoulders now. So actually I'm just going to tip my screen. So just come cross-legged. Okay, get comfy. First of all, we're going to shrug the shoulders, just to really big shrugs up and down the spine, just to really mobilise the shoulders. Good, one more. And then just really slowly rock the head side to side, just going, dropping it forwards. You might hear it click a little bit, that's fine. Remember to breathe deeply here, in and out as you rock side to side. Good, and then come back up. And then just extend the right arm out to the side and drop your left ear to your left shoulder. If that's too strong, then just rest your hands on your knee. but otherwise it just makes it a more intense stretch. So just do whatever feels right for you. Just take 3 breaths here. Remember to keep tall and lifted in the spine. Good. And then if you want to just push it a little bit further, use your left hand to just gently pull it down, but only what's comfortable. It shouldn't be painful. So if it's too much, just stay as you were. Good. Then just come back up to centre and swap sides. So left arm reaches out, dropping the right ear this time to the right shoulder. 3 breaths here, and again you can always rest your hand on your knee if that's too strong. And then if you want to, just use your hand to pull your head a little bit further into the stretch. But again, just what's comfortable. Good. Come back to centre. You're going to just lightly, like you're doing a sit-up, put your hands just gently behind your ears. And then as you inhale, you're going to lift up, really lift the chest up and bring the arms back slightly. And then exhale, bring them forward, pull the tummy in and just curl forwards. Inhale, open up. Exhale down. One more like that. In. And exhale. Inhale. Just rest your hands on your knees again. And we'll just do some seated cat-cow. So similar movement. So inhale, up. Exhale, curl and drop the head. It's a seated version of what we did earlier. Inhale up. Exhale, really round the spine as you exhale. Inhale up. And then exhale. Good. Just come seated. Just take 1 deep breath in and out here. We're working from top to bottom, so we're going to do a little bit of core work now, but not too much. And it goes back to nice and relaxed. So just come and lie down and lift your legs up in the air. And we're just going to do some leg raises. So inhale here and then exhale the left leg down. Inhale back up, exhale right leg, and just try and hover it. If you really need to, you can lower it all the way, but just as a good core workout, just hover the leg. So exhale left down, just go with your own breath. Inhale back, exhale right, exhale down. We'll just do 2 more rounds. Exhale left, and then exhale right. Last one. Good, and then just hug both knees to the chest. You can roll left to right if you want to, just to massage the back. Good. Then come on to all fours again. And we're going to just check I've got enough room. We're going to extend the right leg out and then the left arm out. So this this is good for really good for the lower back strength and also balance. So inhale here, and then curl the spine and just bring your knee to elbow. And then inhale, really stretching back again, knee to elbow. Inhale and exhale. And come back to all fours. Just swap sides, so left leg, right arm. Inhale, exhale. In and really reach the arm and leg away from each other. Exhale, knee to elbow. In and exhale. Good. Come back to all fours again. And this one doesn't look like much, but it's really good for the core. So tuck the toes as if you're going to go back into down dog, but just lift a couple of inches. Really pull the tummy in and just hover the knees here. And just take 3 breaths in and out. It gets more intense the more you stay up. One more breath. Good, and lower the knees. We're just going to do that one more time. So inhale first, and then exhale, lift the knees and just hover them. Pull in the tummy in here. And drop them down. Widen the knees, and we'll just have a child's pose to start the more relaxing floor work. So extend the arms, drop the forehead down. Just take 3 breaths here. And then just walk your arms over to the right so that you stack your left hand on top of the right hand. So you feel a stretch in the left side body here. Really expanding the lungs as you breathe in. And then the other way. Just recenter and right hand on top of left. Good. And come back up onto all fours. And we're just going to step the right leg into a lunge again. So right leg forward. Untuck the back foot. And then just keeping the back nice and long and lifted. Just lean the legs, really sink into the hips here. So you should feel it in the left thigh. And then just walk the foot to the side slightly so that you can bring your hands inside the leg, and this will open up the right hip as well. Really deep stretch here. This is really, we're getting into the stretches for walking and running now. And you can stay here looking up if you want to, or if you want to intensify it, just drop the head and shoulders down. But again, just do what works for you. Listen to your body. Good, and then just come back to tabletop. And then bring that right leg behind you, just in a calf stretch. So really kicking back in that heel, keeping the leg nice and firm. You should feel it down the back of your hamstrings and calf. Good, then back to tabletop and just swap legs. So left foot forward now. And just get comfy in your lunge. And sink down to feel it in this right thigh and hip. Keeping the spine lifted here. Good, and then just walk that foot out a little bit so you can bring your hands inside into lizard pose. And again, you can stay upright, or if you sank down on the other side, do that again on this side. So inhale, and then exhale down. Good. Then come back to tabletop, and then just bring that left leg behind you in the calf stretch. So really kicking back in the heel. And then come back to tabletop. And then we're going to do, there's two variations of this one. So you can either, it's a half split stretch, so it's going to be for your hamstring. So you put your heel on the floor so your toes are pulling backwards. They should be facing up. And you can either stay like that, so up on this leg, or you can sink back into it. And that's just a gentler version. So whatever works best for you. I'll just stay here now, I'm here. And keeping the spine long. They're really good for the hamstrings. Mine are always really tight. Remember to pull back with these toes. Good, and then just come back up to swap over. The left leg forwards. And again, do whatever variation you did. So if you're staying up on that knee, do that if you did that on the other side. And if you sunk down, do that this side. And that keeps rolling up. And if you want to make it stronger, you can just lean into it until it's, again, it shouldn't be painful, but it will make it more intense if you lean forwards. Good. So the next pose is the one that might be a bit intense if you haven't done it before. So I'm going to give you two variations. So it's pigeon pose. So the way it works, you have your right knee behind your right elbow, and you just tuck the leg down and extend that one. So it's very strong on this IT band. It is a strong pose. So if it's too strong, the variation is to lie down and cross your right ankle over your left knee, and then pull that leg in. So you thread your arm through the middle and wrap it around the left thigh, and you'll get the same stretch here but in a more gentle way. I'm going to go back into pigeon because it's one of my favourites. And again, to reduce the intensity, just tuck the foot in. So if you don't have to have your foot very far height. It doesn't have to be parallel with the mat. That makes it stronger. So just find where works for you. It should feel a stretch. You'll just wiggle and get comfy. So you can stay up here, but if you want to make it even stronger, just sink forward. Again, just do what works for your body. You don't have to do this variation. And you can drop your head onto your hands and just breathe into it. It should feel good. It shouldn't feel too much of a strain. So once you're where you want to be, just breathe in. One more breath here. Good, and then just walk the hands back up. Come into tabletop just so that you can swap legs. So left knee comes behind the left wrist. And then just adjust to where you want to be. It's perfectly normal to find one side easier than the other one. So if you stayed upright, do that, or exhale and come down. One more breath here. Good, and then slowly walk back up. We're going to come into some forward folds now. So have your right leg out in front of you and tuck the left one. Sorry, I'm just going to have to move my leg. Keeps moving backward. That's it. So right leg out, tuck the left one in. Wiggle the hips till you're comfortable. Inhale, both arms up so your spine is long. Inhale here, and then exhale as you fold over that front leg. And again, just go to wherever is comfortable for you. Bend that front knee if you need to. Let the head be really heavy here. Keep the neck relaxed. One more breath. Good, then slowly roll up and just swap the legs. So left leg long, tuck the right one in. Inhale up, and then exhale forwards. Keep the shoulders relaxed. One more breath here. And come back up and just bring the legs to butterfly, so feet together. Inhale, long spine again, and exhale, forward fold. One more breath here. And then slowly roll back. And then we're going to lie down. Just hug both knees. Just take a few breaths here. And then keep hugging the right knee, but extend the left leg long. Good. And then raise this right foot and hold it with your hand on the outside edge, and then just pull it into your, sort of in the direction of your shoulder. This is half happy baby pose, because babies always do this with their legs. It's a really good hip opener. If that's too strong, you can always just hold on to your ankle, but whatever feels best for you. And with each breath, you'll be able to sink into it a little further. Good, and then hug both knees. And then exhale, right leg long this time. Just stay here and breathe. Good, and then the same again, just lift that foot, hold on to the outside edge, and pull that knee towards your armpit really, and that will open up your hip. Good, and then hug both knees again, and then have your arms out wide like a T shape, and just drop the knees to the right, both knees over, and then look to your left shoulder. Really melt into this pose. Let your legs be heavy. Just relax everything. Feel heavy. Really good for spine mobility to do these twists. Good. And then just come back to centre. Inhale And exhale the other side. Good, then just come back to centre and hug the knees again. Take a really deep breath here. And exhale. Come up to seated. Just going to do a breathing exercise before we go into Shavasana, which is the best bit. So you might want to put on, if you're a bit cold, feel free to put something on because we're going to really cool down now. So we're going to do single nostril breathing, so just tuck in the second and third fingers down and have your thumb on your right nostril and breathe in through your left. Really breathe all the way in. And then change so that you're covering your left nostril with your ring finger and exhale right. And then stay here, inhale right. Change, exhale left. See how smoothly and long you can breathe for. Stay here, inhale left. Change, exhale right. Keeping the spine long and the chest lifted. Stay here, inhale right. Change, exhale left. Inhale left. Change, exhale right. Inhale right. Change, exhale left. Release the hands, just take one really deep breath in and out here. And then lie down into our final resting place. So have your palms facing upwards, let your feet flop open. And just take a few breaths at your own pace here, really letting go, really letting the body be heavy. Give in to the floor here. And then on your next inhale, breathe in as deeply as you can and hold the breath through the nose. And then when you're full, hold it and exhale everything through the mouth. Keep going till you've got every bit out. And then inhale through the nose. Hold it. Exhale through the mouth. We'll do one more like pause, exhale through the mouth. Take 2 rounds of breath at your own pace. And then we're going to breathe in for 3 and out for 5. So inhale 1, 2, 3. Pause when you're full. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. So breathe out for longer than you're breathing in. Inhale 1, 2, 3. Pause when you're full. And exhale 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Just stay here and breathe. And feel your body processing everything we've just done. Feel your feet and legs relax. Hips, spine and shoulders. Down your arms, hands and fingers. And neck and head and face are relaxed. Just stay here and breathe at your own pace, and I'll be quiet now. And then when you're ready, just start to wiggle your toes and fingers, bringing a bit of movement back to the body. Come up to seated. And bring the hands to prayer. Rest your thumbs in between your eyebrows and just take 3 more deep breaths here. Really full breaths again. And then release the hands. Inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, prayer. Bring